Thames. Oh, can you see there's a green and cormorant over there? Yeah, goodbye Thames and Kennet Marina. Been here for 2 weeks while we've been off on our adventures elsewhere. Now we're just going to go in the pontoon and see if we can get a gas bottle, some coal as it's getting cold, and a chimney cowl because ours fell off some point in the wind while we've been away. I'm just watching the wildlife while Chris has gone up to get the gas bottle. We're filling a little bit of water because we did a few washes yesterday. I've got a cold today, so I'm staying away from people so I don't pass it on. So Chris is doing the usual, well, my normal admin jobs of going up to the office. And once we've done this, we're going to set off. Look at these beautiful cruisers. We're going to set off back down there, but which way we're going to go? Back where we came from, or along the Thames to Brentford. Although both the Grand Union and the Oxfords are still shut for us to get back for winter at the moment. So whichever we take is a bit of a gamble for getting back home for winter. Off we go. There's a tiny sign. There's absolutely no signs here to say which way to go. I mean, obviously, you've come in, you know the way out, but yeah. There was a distinct lack of signage when it comes to anything boaty, isn't there? There either is signs, but they're tiny, or there isn't any. It's an absolutely glorious day. You can see all the grebes up there. Babies. Heron flying over. Off we go. But which way are we gonna go? Dun dun dun. To the Thames and back to London, or up the Thames back on the Oxford? What do you think? Which way are we gonna go? It's very difficult to get the map in the right place where you can see it. Just see my reflection. Look. I just wanted to show you. So we've done all the Kennet and Avon, look. And what we were intending to do was cruise from Reading down the Thames and to Brentford, and then possibly go up the Grand Union Canal. Ooh, things falling down. Never get stuff level on a boat. Up the Grand Union and back to Saltersford for winter. Now that because of low water, both the Oxford and the Grand Union is shut at certain points, which means we can't get back to Warwick. But they are talking about opening the GU and possibly Oxford Canal for 2 weeks at the end of October. It's the 25th of September today. Yeah, they're going to open them for 2 weeks to allow people to move and get back home, because there's people stuck here that want to get south for winter, same as we're stuck south wanting to get north. Well, Warwick. And yeah, so we are currently in Goring, cruising up to Oxford, where we're hoping next, what day is it? It's Thursday today, next Tuesday they're giving the announcement about this stretch on the Oxford to see whether they can open it for us or not. So fingers crossed. If not, our options are to find another marina, or go all the way down here, all the way around there, all the way around there, all the way around there. which will be a bit epic. So yeah, fingers crossed this opens and we can get through and we've not made a big mistake by coming this way. We'll see. Right, that's Caversham Lock done. It's a bit of a faff because it was self-service, which is fine, but it was padlocked, so we had to push the boat over to the other side to operate it. But it was quite lucky because there was a wide beam leaving it, so I went straight in, and then as we'd filled the lock, another boat came along, so we just cruised out and nothing to it. So that was pretty handy. I think we might have one more lock to do. We're going to aim to get to Pangbourne, I think, if we can. That was Pangbourne was the mooring after that dodgy weir moment we had, if you remember, where we got a bit scared that we were going to not lose the boat, but in a bad position against that weir. These are nice, aren't they? Nice apartments. As we leave Reading, and head up the Thames onto the Oxford, as I've probably already said, but I can't remember because I've got a cold and I'm not quite with it, to see if they will open the locks ready for us to get back to Warwick. I'll try and do a little thing on the map next and show you what the vague plan is. So as you know, boating's always a bit of a vague plan. I think that might be the little ferry, look.
Yeah. It's a nice part of Reading, isn't it?
It is nice, yeah. We're just saying how we're not really bothered with cities anymore. Nice to get in and out of in terms of sort of...
For a walk?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah. Like going and seeing all the architecture and all that kind of stuff. But getting in the morning, then getting out before people arrive. I think we're just becoming more antisocial as we get older. But I don't know. The city seems like they've changed a little bit. A lot more, I don't know, dodgy people hanging around them, I suppose. We've done another lock, and there was a lock keeper on, so we bought our licence for the week. Isn't this glorious? Look at that. It's nice to be coming back up here. Getting a bit dark behind us, look.
The wind's blowing at us.
Yeah. Probably about another 20 minutes to Pangbourne, and then hopefully there'll be some moorings. Off we go, about 11:30. There's a lovely little mooring in between those trees there. Very nice, blue skies, it's warm. Getting that autumnal feel though. The trees are changing colour, look. Leaves in the water. Had a little fire on this morning, which was nice. Maybe a couple of locks to do today. Heading to Goring. Oh, a nice mooring there, look. Was that their lock, or did they leave? Can't remember seeing that gap. Anyway, we're off to Pangbourne Lock first, which just beyond that, if you remember, is where we had that moment. Sorry if I'm a bit sniffly, I've still got the cold. Right, let's see what the day brings. Right, here we go. Pangbourne Lock. Just up there, there's a little toll road, and they actually do still take. How much was it? Is it 40p or 20p or something like that? Yeah, so if you come across here, you have to pay the toll from the trolls. Not that I'm calling the people who work in there trolls, obviously. Some very glamorous and huge properties along here. There's boat just come out, so I don't know if there's a locky on or not. I'll have to wait and see whether they open the gates or someone might be coming down. Anyway, get on the lock landing and see what's happening. Might have to do it ourselves. It's self-service, I think. So we will. Chris is just going to tie the boat off and I'll go and see what's happening. There might be some boats coming in the other side. You don't know till you get there. So they have these little, what's this, Whitchurch lock? This says Pangbourne Lock. Must have been the last one. Oh, there's a boat coming in. We're going to shut it after them, and then once they're out, I'm just going to tell Chris actually. Oh, there was another boat coming in. He was on his own. Well, he had his dog. But so I did it for him. Helped him get tied up, shut the gates, close the sluices, open the sluices, open the gates. So Chris can come in now with our boat. So easy to do these ones though. You just have to press a button. So as long as the blue light's on, power's available, then you can use it. If not, use the wheel, and then use. You've seen these before. I think I showed you when they came down up. Comes the boat. Well, I'll show you the floor in the stern, because we painted that while we weren't on the boat for a little bit. It's ready for a clean. It's got dusty while we're away, and we put the mats from the stern on the roof, look. So I've been on there for a week and a half. Can't see it now, but it's all painted blue again. Right, it's in, so let's, where are we? Let's close the gates. That's it. And then close the sluices. So you can see those closing now, look. So we don't drain all the water. Got enough issues with low water, haven't we, across the canals for anyone who's seen. It's a very dire, which is why at the moment we can't get back. So that's that done. So we'll come to this one. And then power's available, you can just see that, and then press that once. You see the solid green light comes on, and then it does its own thing. You don't do anything now. It's automatic. Boat's tied up. You can see there. So that's gone solid. So that means I can now open the gates, and you press and hold them rather than just press once. And then it's a bit different up here to when we were here last with that ferocious wind and the weir that nearly got us. Okay. Yeah, is that done now? I'll let Chris get out. He'll get onto the pontoon. Oh, you can see one of the flood marks here, look. January 2003. I don't know if there's any others. I can't see any others. That would have been pretty much the same level. So in 2003, all that, look at how high that would have been. It's bonkers, isn't it? Don't get trapped on the weir. I'm laughing, it wasn't funny at the time. It's a bit scary. Nothing, no other boats coming, so we will close the gates. My eyes peeled in case any other boats come along, and then close the sluices. Not going to close. Not green. That's it. So that's that job done. Just check and make sure. I always like to make sure I've left them correctly. Otherwise, me hairy merry brain will worry about it later that I've not done it. They're all good. Right. It's time to get back on the boat. I'll try my best, see if I can find that bit of footage from when we were here last time. What a difference. Can't remember how. I'm just saying, we're sure it's a lot higher than this when we got here. Because we came around this corner and...
I suppose we would have been alright against that.
Yeah, well, we would have been. It just wasn't very nice, was it?
That had a real flow on it.
Yeah, it did. Well, it was.
They pulled us to it.
It was really windy, wasn't it? So we nearly ended up against them. Which again, we wouldn't have gone under it, but still getting yourself off on a narrow boat is not the easiest manoeuvre. Anyway, we're through safely this time, so that's all that counts. No swearing happened this time. There's loads of boats coming out of the lock and loads waiting to go in, and we've got caught near the weir. Just lost a post-it note. okay? Going very close to that weir. Shit. As fast as we can. That's a bit scary, that was. I wonder who lives there. Do you have that when you're wandering around places? Look at these properties, you think, who lives there?
A little summer house at the top.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right at the top. Can you see? Above this house here, the little summer house. Keep you fit, walking up there. Yeah, you wonder what these people do, don't you? Has the house been passed down in the family? Have they bought it? How do they afford to heat it? With prices nowadays. I couldn't live in a house that big. Would be, I don't know what two of us would do in a house that size. Suppose I could have a library and a writing room and a swimming pool. What would you have if you had a house like that? I'd have a library, a swimming pool and a writing room. What would you have?
Motorbikes.
What, on the bottom floor? Yeah. Well, the bottom would all be garage with all his bikes in. You could have a gaming room.
Could have a gaming room, no amusement.
No. Cinema, homebrew room, little brewery. Yeah, maybe we could fill one of them. If anyone wants to give us one. Said I could never afford to buy one. I think even with a best-selling novel, I don't think we could afford to buy one of them. There you go, that's our perfect house, look. If we won the lottery, just stick the plot underneath there, look. That's all we'd need. Don't need the main house, we'll just have the boathouse.
A few motorbikes, sports house.
Yeah, yeah, you can get a few. Look at the size of that tree.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow, I wonder how old that is. It's right, cute. Swing there, look, we can sit on.
Gardens and all sorts.
Yeah. Well, the gardener will be doing that anyway. His mate is down there with his tractor. Yeah, that'll do. That'll probably still be too big for us.
Yeah. Not small, is it? It's
No,
big.
it isn't. No, it's the size. Most people I know, it's the size of their house, if not bigger. It's nice to enjoy this autumnal weather as we head towards winter.
Still nice and green.
It is. It's beautiful. Spring and autumn are my two favourite months, really. Not really bothered about summer. It's too blooming hot. Although I like the light evenings that the summer brings. Yeah, I can smell a fire. It's not ours, is it? Look at how much these leaves have changed already. Look at them. Wow. I mean, we've not come that far north yet, have we? It's not that grim. We are officially still south. It's grim up north. I can say that because I'm from the north. Well, good old Yorkshire. We have made it to Goring and we found a nice little mooring on the official ones. These are free for 24 hours. That's the sound of the rope, by the way. This tiny hill. Yeah. Look at this, what a setting, eh? That's our view for the next overnight till we leave tomorrow. Some very beautiful houses behind there. What a setting.